Hello, I'm Emma Hammett from First Aid for Life and onlinefirstaid.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about the most common cause of collapse at festivals. A lot of my team do event cover at festivals, and they've been telling me all sorts of stories about things they see, but the most common recurrent theme is that it isn't the alcohol and the drugs and various other things that one might worry about that are the most common causes of collapse. It is in fact dehydration. A lot of the teenagers going to festivals don't know how to look after themselves. They're not thinking properly about drinking water or non-alcoholic stuff. They're not eating properly because the food is so blooming expensive. And they're getting hot and sweaty. Yes, they may be drinking alcohol and drinking more than they would usually. And yes, they may be participating in a bit of other drugs and stuff. But those combined are what is causing this dehydration. So alcohol and drugs are really potent and powerful diuretics, which means that they mean that you'll wee out more than you would usually. So you will lose more fluid. You've got the high price of food and the soft drinks. It's actually that booze and drugs are cheaper at festivals very often. So you've also got the distractions of the music and your friends around, that people actually just forget how important it is to keep your fluid intake up. You're tired, you're camping, and the idea of sort of getting overheated and suffering from heat exhaustion means that it's quite likely that they will end up collapsing. So the key things to spot are when they start being thirsty, they're tired, they've got headaches. Very often when they come into the medics' tents, they're brought in because they've collapsed in the middle of dancing and moshing and stuff, and they've collapsed. They're brought out, they're brought into the medic's tent, and when they start to come round, they're asking them, when did you last wee? And they may say, yesterday. So dehydration, weeing less than 4 times a day. So if they're weeing yesterday, and what colour was it? Well, it was a sort of really dark colour and a bit smelly. Well, that means that you are really seriously dehydrated, and it's bad for you. If they have dry mouth, lips, eyes, it can lead to collapse. It leads to confusion, it could cause seizures, it leads to a weak, rapid pulse. So the key message to tell your kids going off to festivals is please keep your fluid intake of non-alcoholic fluids up in order to sustain you. Make sure that if you are drinking and taking other stuff, do it carefully. At festivals nowadays, they also have places that you can take drugs to get them checked, so you know what you're taking and you know the potency. There's an amnesty around that. They will give them back to you, but you will know what you are taking or smoking. So it is a bit safer that way. If they're combining that with eating properly, so take in some food. If the food is too expensive for you to manage, make sure you're taking something in with you, and make sure you have a water bottle with you that you are regularly refilling. There is usually water available at festivals that you can refill from your water bottle, and make sure you are staying hydrated. So just impress upon them, please, the importance of this, because as I say, it is the most common cause of collapse at festivals. I hope that's helpful. We'll be doing a much more thorough post on festivals in the next few weeks, all about the different things to look out for, and then we'll be doing another one too about top tips of things to take with you that can make it just that little bit safer and a bit more comfortable. I hope that's been helpful. That's Emma Hammett from First Aid for Life and onlinefirstaid.com.